Welcome. Now we will work on the markup for the create item. So we will first create a div with the class called container. Inside this we will have the h2 tag first with text create item, and we'll have the class text hyphen center, margin top of 5, margin bottom of 5. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and create our card. So div.card. In this we'll have div.card hyphen header. Then we'll have div.card hyphen body. So in the header, what we will keep is a link to go to the all items page. So we'll say this and we'll say router link. If we know the direct path of the router link, then we can directly give like this. But if we are making it from an array, then put it in the square bracket like we have done it in the delete. But here we already know the path, so it will be slash items slash overview, and we'll say all items. Let's style it btn hyphen outline hyphen info. Perfect. In the card body, we will create the form, and this form will help us push the data to the backend API. So in the card body, first element will be the form element. We don't need the action, and here we'll have the div dot form group. All these are bootstrap classes, so you can go and check the bootstrap documentation. You will find them there. All these are pre-made classes. So let's type form hyphen group. So we have the form group, and then we have the label, and then we'll say description. First we'll give the title. So let the user first enter the title, and then we'll have the input field here, input, and in the input field we will have the input type text, and then id as title, name also we can give as title, it's okay. Let's give a class of form control, form hyphen control. This is again a bootstrap class, and now we need to bind our field, which is this field that we just created. In the create component, we created a couple of fields, title and description. This one we are using internally, but these two we want the data from the user from the UI. So what we will do is we need to bind them. And how do we bind them? We put it in the ng model equal to, so in the square bracket and then parenthesis ng model, and then we need to give the exact name of this field. So we'll say title. And now whatever user types will be filled in here. And for the label, we need to put this one here. For we'll put it here. The ID should be linked. So this is our first element, and similarly we'll create another element which is going to be for the description. So we'll say description, copy this. Let's just change the spelling to small d. Copy this. We can keep everything as description. Also this. So this 4 points to the ID of the element. And then we will have a button. So the button we will keep as here we'll say disabled, and let's put this in the square bracket so that it is going to be dynamically calculated via our boolean field which is submitting. So we'll get it from here. So now this expression will get evaluated and the field whether disabled or not will be decided on the fly. Then we need to connect the click handler, the click event, and then we'll connect the handler to this. And what's the name of the handler? Let's go and grab it from here. So it's create item. Let's paste it here. Then we'll have this mentioned as type button, and what else is pending? We can give some class maybe. Yes, let's do. So class, we'll say button, and then button outline hyphen primary margin top of 3, and we'll give this as submit. All right. What we can also do is change this into a text area. So let's change this text area, because sometimes what happens is the descriptions are quite bigger and then we want more field or more spacing. So we change this to text area. So nothing major changes here. Everything remains the same, except we can just say how big it should be initially. So we'll say rows equal to 4. And now everything looks fine. So let's test this functionality in our next video. Thank you.